for my feelings? How can I be responsible for my moods? No blame. That's number one. No criticism. That's number two. No judgment. That's when you're very responsible. Remain with the soul that must have rejoiced. Soul. 1, 6, 3, 3. So we got a 9, we got a 4, we got a 13. We're back to that transformation. We're back to that transformation. Let me put that in the red. What are you transforming to? You are transforming to what you already are without all of the accumulated debris that you've so desperately clung to throughout your life, thinking you couldn't live without, whether that be situations, people, places, events. So you are going through a transformation while you're here on earth. Let me see. 1, 6, 6, 9, 4, 1, 2, 9, 6, 5. Good gracious. The word itself is a journey. Let's see if I've got the letters right. 1, 6, 1, 9, 6. 2, 9, 5. 1, 6, 9, 4, 2, 5. Okay, let's see. 7, 8, 17. We got a 23. Mitzi knows what 23 is. And I know for all of you who have been watching my shows, experience. What else? What is 23? Curiosity. Okay? But not for what other people are doing or saying or being. You want to discover what's going on in you. Not what's on the television, not what's on the Facebook, not what's going down in the latest drama down the street. You're interested in learning what's going on with you. You must find out what's going on with you. Let me do that in just a moment. Okay, so what did we say? So the heart of transformation is a 23. Let's see what we got going on here. 11, 16, 17, 23, 32, 36, 38, 43. Let's make sure. 11, 16, 17, 23, 32, 36, 38, 43. 43, 7. That's God's number. We all know that. So, God must be somehow responsible, along with you, for this transformation. Let me go ahead and add up. 43 and 23. Get out of here. I just love this stuff. I just love this stuff. It's a 66. And it goes back to a 12, which goes back to a 3. And on the first page, we saw the first page where I said wherever the artist was at. The artist, the 38, yeah. The 3 is the artist, and it's artistic expression. We are all artists. So, how much and how often do you relax? And I'm not talking about going to bed at night. I'm talking about when you're wide awake. How often do you relax? What was that? That was 66, I said. 12 and 3. I'm going to stay with that a minute. Look at that equation. 12, 18. Oh, my goodness, Mitzi. What's that number? 24. What did I say 24 was? Let's find it. Let's go on a scavenger hunt and find the number 24. You want to? We will find the number 24. What does it say? Artist. Art, music, drama, food, 24 is the same vibration as relax. The same vibration. Now, if you add up food, you're not going to get a 24. I was just saying how you relate to food is how you do, all of these things. Let's see what food is. Look at those 3 6s. Okay? And 4. So you got a 12. Oh, that's a 22. I think we've already talked about 22 this time. You have something significant to contribute, but you don't believe it. You've lost your vision. I'll do that in a minute. So in order to relax, you must be engaged in your artistic creations, your artistic expression of you. But you can't possibly know what that is as long as you're interested, involved, divulged, I like that, and engrossed in what everybody else is doing. You've got to take on this study of you to find out what it is that you are passionate about. Let's see. The first word in you, what I tell you this number is a lot more than this. Release. You've got to release the ideas of who you think you are and what you think you're about. Okay, you got a 6 there, you got a 9. So that's 34. So, let me make sure, 9 and 25 is 34. 34 is the number of honor. Do you want to be honorable? Are you interested? Does it matter to you? Do you even care why you're taking up space here on the earth? Does it pass your realm of the mass of brain that you have, of where you are at this moment, where you came from and where you're going? Honor. You are full of honor. That's a 12 and 13, 22. 34. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. So you are full of honor. But if someone is honorable, which it means full of honor, if you are full of honor, okay, because we've already decided that it's the number 34, which is the same thing as you. Do you moan? Do you gripe? Do you complain? Do you backbite? Do you comment trying to be right on every single solitary thing that is said? Do you do any of these things? I mean, these things are worse than, let me say they're worse than lying, cheating, stealing. Why? These pass away. These are permanent. These things cannot hurt you. These things destroy you. If you opened up your mouth, you're going to lie. The very fact that you would make the statement and say, I don't lie, is a lie. It's a lie, but you hold on to it. I tell the truth. You tell the truth according to you. Do you think you have the monopoly on truth and know what truth is to be able to impart it? Cheat. You never cheat anybody but yourself. And steal. When you're stealing from anything, you're stealing from yourself too. Why did I say that? Because we're all connected. So, we started off with the soul must have rejoiced. Have rejoiced. That's what we started off with. So the question that we're at right now, I think this thing's going to fall off. Are you, the honorable you, rejoicing? Or are you mad? Dissatisfied. Dissatisfied. And here's how these things right here, this mad and dissatisfaction, you know where that comes from. The only place that madness comes from. The only place is it comes from comparing and competing. Have you ever seen a pecan tree compare itself to an oak tree or compete with it? No. Have you ever seen a poodle compete with a German Shepherd? No. The German Shepherd is glad. His soul is rejoicing. The poodle is rejoicing. So as long as you're comparing, am I fatter than her? Is my legs longer than hers? Am I as intelligent as her? Or competing. I need to make more money than that person. You are dissatisfied and mad. Let's see, 4, 1, 4. So you got a 1, 8, 9. Mad. Mad. What do you feel when you are mad? Boy, I wish I had a great big the biggest, brightest color there was. Here's what you feel when you're mad. Isolated, alone, bitter, and most of all, paranoid. Wow. There you go. What was the other thing I was talking about? Okay, comparing and competing. You feel isolated. Oh, I had broken the number down. That's right. You feel isolated if you're mad. If you're mad, you feel isolated and fearful. That is the definition of mad. You're isolated. You feel isolated. You're really not isolated. And fearful. You feel like that you're alone, nobody loves you, nobody understands you, you're not going to have a mate, you're going to end up and be without. And you're fearful. Underneath it, the real reason, I mean, of course, death is under all of this, but we're not going to talk about that. You're fearful that you're not going to have enough money to carry you through. You think you're going to be without. I mean, that's just the bottom line. Now, I can assure you, I'm going to finish it, Missy. I can assure you, the soul that rejoices does not fear or feel alone. Maybe I can write on the backs of these. Or I could go over there and get another one, couldn't I, Mitzi? Let's see if it'll stand up. Nope. All right. Relax. Do you know how? Rejoice. Are you doing it? Regenerate. Oh, because this is what does. These things right here, this relaxing, this right here, and this right here, guess what? They're anti-aging elements. If you are relaxing and rejoicing, you are regenerating your cells. You're not getting older. You can get as many years as you want to, but you will not be wrinkled up and dried up. Because I know that you know this. I'm not telling you a thing that you don't know. Every single solitary thing shows in your face. You can't hide anything. It's going to show in your face. All right. I'm going to sit down a minute, Mitzi. Show's about over, ain't it? Okay. Let's see what we're going to do now. Now, you saw that I pulled that particular sentence out of that book. So what I'm going to do now, just to show that everything is connected, and I couldn't break up this scenario and this test in consciousness. Let's call it that. Test in consciousness, if you will. There is a consciousness that's behind every single solitary thing we do. And it shows up. You don't have to get up and plan your day. You do, woo! I need to get up there and write that. I'll tell you that thing. Everybody has a story. So what?